My stepmother destroyed my college fund for her daughter's wedding, so I exposed her at the ceremony. I still remember the exact moment I learned my college fund was gone. My dad had died 6 months earlier, and I was sitting in my guidance counselor's office discussing scholarship applications when she mentioned, with your savings, you should be able to attend any school that accepts you. That's when I had to tell her there were no savings anymore. Just today at my stepsister's lavish wedding pair, the one that apparently cost exactly what was in my college fund, parenta, I finally revealed the truth to our entire family. Dad married Diane when I was 12. He always promised me that no matter what happened, my future was secure. Your college fund is untouchable, he'd say. I've made sure of it. After his sudden heart attack last year, Diane became executor of his estate. I was 17, just months from graduation, with acceptance letters already arriving. Dad had been so proud, telling everyone I was the first in our family who'd go to college. When I asked Diane about accessing my college fund, she looked confused. What college fund? Your father never mentioned anything specific for you. I showed her the statements Dad had shown me, parent, $47,000 saved over my entire life. She claimed she'd never seen them. 3 weeks later, my stepsister Melissa announced her engagement. Suddenly, Diane was planning an extravagant wedding, designer dress, luxury venue, honeymoon in Bali. When I asked how they could afford it, Diane snapped. Your father would have wanted Melissa to have her dream wedding. I tried everything, to looking for the account numbers, contacting the bank, even consulting a lawyer, but Dad had made one critical mistake. He trusted Diane to do the right thing. The account was technically in her name as trustee, not legally earmarked for my education. Meanwhile, I worked double shifts at a coffee shop, applied for every scholarship possible, and eventually cobbled together enough for community college. No dorm experience, just classes I could barely stay awake for. After working until midnight yesterday was Melissa's wedding, $50,000 of flowers, crystal, and champagne. I wasn't even going to attend, but my grandmother insisted during the reception. I overheard Diane bragging to her friends, we spared no expense, nothing but the best for my daughter. One of her friends asked, how did you manage all this so soon after James passed? Diane's response froze me in place. James was always so practical, saving everything for someday. Life's too short not to enjoy it now. Something in me snapped. I walked to the microphone just as they were about to cut the cake. I'd like to make a toast, I said, my voice surprisingly steady. To new beginnings. Melissa, congratulations on your beautiful wedding. It truly is everything a girl could dream of. The crowd smiled, glasses raised. I especially want to thank my stepmother Diane for making this possible. This $47,000 wedding is truly spectacular. That's the exact amount that was in my college fund before Dad died. The one he started the day I was born. The one that disappeared when Diane became executor of his estate. So while I am working night shifts to pay for community college, at least I can take comfort knowing exactly where my education went. It's right here, paired in these centerpieces, this cake and that designer dress. My grandmother stood up and walked to my side, then my aunts, then my uncles. One by one, my father's family surrounded me. Diane grabbed the microphone. This is a misunderstanding. James wanted this wedding. He would have wanted my son. My grandmother interrupted. Kept every statement of that college fund in my safe. I have copies of every deposit he ever made. Would you like me to show everyone? Melissa, to her credit, looked horrified. Mom, is this true? Was this Emily's money? The wedding ended early. Today I received calls from 3 relatives offering to help with my tuition. Some people think family means taking what isn't yours. Others believe it means honoring promises made by those no longer here to keep them. I know which definition my father would have stood by.